This video we're going to evaluate the integral of x times the cube root of x plus 1. And at first glance, I went for u substitution as usual. I said, well, let's let u equal to this right here, cube root of x plus 1. I like to take as much of the integrand as possible. I can find a replacement for dx by using that same substitution, using the derivative, and then I need a replacement for the x. Well, that's what we're going to do. So here's my substitution. U equals to the cube root of x plus 1. That'll be this. There's my replacement for that. I cube both sides here, and I get u cubed is equal to x plus 1. Take the derivative. On the left side, I get 3u squared du. On the right side, I get dx. So the dx will be replaced by 3u squared du. And of course, the x, the radical, of course, is going to be u. And then from this right here, solving for x, I get x is equal to u cubed minus 1. I've got a replacement for that. So we can go from there then. X will be u cubed minus 1. And the radical cube root of x plus 1, that's your u. And the dx will be 3u squared du. And then this is going to multiply right here. That'll give me a u to the third, multiplied through the parentheses here, so this should be a 3. Then you got u to the third and u to the third, that's u to the 6 here, and a minus 3u to the third. And that's du. And that's really a polynomial right there. So easy integration. Add 1 to the 6 and divide. That'll be 7, put 7 there. That's u to the 7th here. Minus 3u to the third, again integrate. Add 1 to the 3 is 4, so this would be 3 over 4. And then it's u to the 4th. That's the integral. And it's plus the constant of integration. So that's the integration in terms of u. All we have to do is just go ahead and put everything back in terms of the original variable. So my next step is going to go back up here then, equals to, we got 3 7s u to the 7th minus 3 4s u to the 4th. The original variable is right here, cube root of x plus 1. So wherever you have a u, you put a cube root of x plus 1, and you take it to that power. So this will be 3 7s here, and then the u is going to be replaced by x plus 1. And remember, the cube root means to the 1/3 power, so we take that to the 7th power. This will be 7/3 here. And then it's minus. Now we have the 3 4s here. I have u to the 4th. But u is x plus 1 to the 1/3 power. That's the same thing as a cube root. Take that to the 4th power here. So it's x plus 1 to the 1/3 power, but you're taking that to the 4th, so this will be 4/3 power here. And we have the constant of integration. Now, if you're in a hurry, taking a test or whatever, I know I would just leave the answer like that. As long as you have it in terms of the original variable, don't leave it in the terms of u or whatever variable you're using for the substitution. So you can leave it as 3 7s x plus 1 to the 7/3 minus 3 4s x plus 1 to the 4/3 plus c. But let's suppose your instructor told you to simplify it and write the answer in terms of one expression. Or he gave you the answer, or she gave you the answer, and your answer doesn't look like the one they gave you. They might have factored out, let's say, got an x plus 1 here, x plus 1 here. Again, I would accept this answer here. But you might see it in a different form, or you check the answer in the back of the book and it's different. So I'm going to factor out first an x plus 1 to the 4/3 power. So if I take out x plus 1 to the first power, from this first term here, that just leaves me with x plus 1. And I still got the 3 over 7 here for now. Here I took out the x plus 1 to the 4/3 power, so this leaves me with minus 3 over 4. So I've got the constant of integration. And then here, let's see, simplify this, multiply by 3/7, this would be 3/7 x plus 3/7 minus 3/4. Let's get a common denominator here, combine this out. Multiply by 4 here and by 4 here. So this will give me a 12x plus 12. This will be minus 21. So common denominator here is 28. 7 to 28 is 4 times 3x is 12. 7 here, 28 is 4 times 3 is 12. 4 to 28 is 7 times minus 3 is minus 21. And then we can combine. A little lazy here, so we do it this way. Got 12x here. This will be our minus 9 here. Over 28. So then I'll come back over here. Equals. So this stuff in the brackets here simplified to this. So I'm going to take out the 1 over 28. I'm going to put that in front. And the 12 and the 9 have a factor of 3. So I'm going to put a 3 over 28 outside here. And I've got the x plus 1 to the 4/3. And then over here, and this one here, I took out the 28, 1 over 28, and I took a factor of 3 here. So that'll leave me then with 4x minus 3. And then I got plus the constant of integration here. Now I said you could leave the answer this way. And I would do it like that if they didn't give other instructions. I said, the heck with it. That's it. I'm going to leave it like that. But sometimes they expect you to factor out, or they give you an answer that they want you to get. So if they do, this is what you can give as a alternative answer. We get 3 over 28. We've got a factor of x plus 1 to the 4/3 power times 4x minus 3 plus the constant of integration. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.